Jesus says, "This is a new day. Do everything out of love and not out of selfish motives." August 8, 2016. Words from Jesus to Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Jesus began, "My brides, 3 more years means indeed more suffering, and we must not make light of it. What you are doing most literally is pulling fish out of the water every time you cast your rod. There are scores and scores of fish on the bank already, but you are continuing to catch them, one after the other. ISIS never could have imagined the effect they would have on their own people. But I take what was meant for harm and turn it to my advantage. Instead of hell filling up, heaven is filling up, and those meant to stand for Sharia law in the rest of the world are turning instead to me, and abandoning that culture of death. Those involved could never have calculated the number of conversions that would result from their brutality. But it is true that the blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church, and I have ignored not even one human cry coming from this cesspool of evil. Nor is my arm short, for I'm bringing a radical conversion out of this deadly sorrow. And you, my brides, are bringing forth copious fruit by your cooperation with me. Who has known the mind of the Lord, or who has become his counselor? Romans 11:34. Do not kick against the goat. Do not take it out on the messengers. Do not turn your backs on me. This is my hour of triumph, and I long to share it with you, who have been so faithful to pray and to live for me, and not just for yourselves and your families. In heaven you will have much fruit, because you once again shouldered your cross and followed me all the way to Calvary. If you live to please your flesh, what have you in heaven to look forward to? But if you die to yourself and follow me, surely your resurrection will be glorious. In the meantime, I will take you from glory to glory as you learn the ways of darkness and respond by growing in virtue. Yes, I've told you many times about your sins. Some of you have even been guilt-ridden, when you should have abandoned yourselves to my mercy and forgiveness. But in this next season, we will truly see the fruits of discernment, and not so much discernment of the enemy's tactics, but discernment in what makes for true holiness, acceptable to me and to heaven, and to the heavenly citizens cheering you on. Out of the veil that separates us shall emerge the very substance of heaven, as you are conditioned in grace and respond by growing in holiness. This is not for the faint-hearted or those who want to hear the daily news and the latest prophetic utterance. This is for the lovers who have laid down their lives for me. I am calling you, my sweet brides, because I want to promote you. I want to enlarge your territories and garland you round with spiritual gifts. But first I must remove the wreckage of this life, the worn and battered vehicles of religion, and man's concept of who I am. Many of you on this channel have longed for more and to go deeper, and that is precisely where I'm taking you. and in the process you will take your mind off yourselves and focus on the bigger picture, the millions who yet have a chance to gain entry into heaven. Many of these Muslims are devout souls, very devout, and sensitive about offending their God. When I make them my own, they will become vessels unto honor, because they will honor me with greater reverence than those in the Western cultures. They will be eternally grateful for being delivered from evil and added to the kingdom of righteousness. Eternally grateful for being saved from a certain hell. And many great evangelists will emerge from among them. So I am calling you now to run the race without faltering. You are needed for the building up of my kingdom on earth. Whoever serves, serve as unto the Lord. Whoever preaches, prepare your minds for action. Whoever comforts, do not grow lax in lavishing love on others. Whoever supports, be faithful in supporting. Whoever among you who cares to serve me, but still has not discerned their purpose in life, do everything out of a motive of love, and absolutely nothing out of selfish ambition, and you will discover your mission. Soon enough, you will be adept at curtailing the works of darkness in your own lives, and helping others to comprehend that their battle is not against flesh and blood. Soon you will approach the altar of sacrifice with holy and pure hearts, finding great consolation in me every day, whether it be a day of rejoicing or a day of mourning. If you obey and put your hand to the plow without turning back, you will be swimming at greater depths, and the superficial storms will no longer toss you to and fro. You will love and forgive in even the most difficult circumstances. You will live in me, and I will live in you. Come now to my bosom and rest your head here, for I wish to reward you for your faithfulness. We are moving forward into a new day with a bright and glorious future. Prepare your hearts for action. Leave the regrets and failures of the past, even those I have used to prepare you for this hour. Draw close to me and drink from the living waters of my heart. I am well pleased with you for loving me enough to resolve to forsake yourself and live only for me.